I have pulled a story out of the vault for you guys because we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm about to humble myself so bad, and I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it because this is honestly not my finest moment. Before we get to all that though, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. My podcast just dropped yesterday. By the time this video goes out, it'll be like a week ago. But my podcast just dropped. Crash Shots Podcast. I made it. It's with one of my best friends. Really good, really funny, really... Go watch it. Link in the description. I tell a whole bunch of stories that will not be seen on this channel. That's it. Go check it out. Go check it out. If you really like to listen to me yap, you're really gonna love that podcast. I tried to film this once already. I've said this before. Never do I ever film videos twice because, like, first of all, I never repeat myself. Partly because I can't remember what the hell I just said like 5 seconds ago. But this is so bad. I do have a bit of a thing making myself look bad on the internet, which is ironic given watch any video on my channel. This one really does me dirty, but it's a story that needs to be told as a cautionary tale to all of you out there that are like myself. Going into this, I know that the sugar daddy story time is overdone, and I'm behind the trend, okay? There's gonna be one person out here that's legitimately considering this, and I would be honored to be the person to tell you, stop, don't do this, okay? Now, I didn't get scammed. I'm just an idiot. I went into this really thinking nothing's legit. This is gonna be kind of funny. Let me just give you all the context. So I was in the middle of like my little knee surgery era. Okay, check my channel. I did not shut the fuck up about having knee surgery for literally the whole year. And so I was bedridden for about 3 months at a time, twice for each knee, okay? The first one, I made it through fine. They gave me a lot of drugs and I was living it up, okay? The second knee was a little bit different because like I wasn't in that much pain, and so I thought I could do anything, and then I'd be like, yeah, like, I'm on top of the world. Let me go run a fucking marathon, and then it's like, oh, shit, you can't walk. Sit the fuck down. I was forced to sit in bed, mind my P's and Q's, take my little drugs, and literally just sit and do nothing. So, as one does, I'm doom scrolling on TikTok, and I come across this video, and it is a findom brat. If you don't know what a findom brat is, like I did not, it is someone who makes money on really anything, primarily like X, because X has the least restrictions on things that you can like do and say and transactions you can do on the app. And it is primarily women who are contacted by men with shame kinks, basically, and then they pay money for you to be really mean to them and talk to them and give them company. I'm a horrible person. I was so bored, and I was like, let me do this. Let me see if it's legit. Because I'm to the point where if it's for the plot, I'm gonna do it. And that's really a bad place for me to be right now. And I guess right now, this was a while ago. Okay, this was a while ago. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this at all. So I stopped. I'm really at the point where if I think this can enhance the plot in any way, shape, or form, I just do it. And I don't care if I'm out $1,000. I don't care if my social security gets leaked. I'm like, this will be funny, and I need to stop. But I don't. So here I am telling you this story, and I was like, let me do this. Let me do this and see if this is legit, because literally if I make a dime, I'm gonna laugh myself to sleep. Like, this is gonna be the funniest thing ever. Are you laughing? I'm not. A little. Like, okay, nothing bad happened. But here I am, this girl, the TikTok that I saw, she had a YouTube channel. And so I go find her channel and I'm watching her videos and I'm like, why is this so easy? Why can I literally do this in 10 minutes? And I did. I'm taking notes because I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I gotta let the girls know if people have been holding out on us and we can make bank. So the first thing you do, you make an account, and this is not a step-by-step tutorial. I'm about to tell you exactly how to do this. Do not do it. I'm just telling you what I did, okay? So you make an account, and you pick a fake name. A lot of people choose like Dommy Mommy 47 or whatever, like your queen, your empress, something provocative, right? Something to grab attention. And then you make a verification video. I'm not plugging my verification video. Basically all it is, it's like saying your name, saying like, I'll step on you, like something. I didn't do that. But along the lines of that. And it is to prove that you're real to these people that also aren't real. But whatever, I glanced over that and I was like, no, this is lit. Sorry, my camera did I have a stroke? I keep moving my camera around and it's gonna keep getting worse. A big thing was like when you set up your bio, you have like a $20 not admittance fee. I don't even remember what the word is, but basically like they have to pledge like $20 even to talk to you. And as someone who is starting out, I was like, I'm not doing that. And I also didn't know how it worked. So I had that for a while, and then I was like, kind of like, fuck this, because I was more interested in where this was gonna go. I don't know. So I made my verification, and then you just start like tweeting a fuck ton and commenting and whatever, and like it literally took me 30 minutes and my DMs were blowing up, my comments were blowing up with mostly like, obviously some people are like, you owe this toll $25,000, send me your credit card information and I'll Venmo it to you, like whatever. Like obviously there's those, and then there's other people that are like, look, I don't even know what I can say on the internet. There's people that are like begging you to shame them, and there are some legit accounts out there that are just begging for crazy shit, okay? The thing with findom brats, I don't think I said this, it's not revealing anything, okay? It is completely verbal. So in theory, you're getting paid to bully middle-aged men who think it's really hot. And I sound like I'm out of an episode of Class of 09, but this really happened, okay? So I am going through my DMs, and here I am, like, busted up, okay? My knee is busted up, and I'm sitting there. Way too many perks. Way too many. Listen, sometimes when you're not in a good state of mind, you do things that you think are gonna be really funny, and then once you're in the right state of mind, you realize that you're quite possibly the dumbest person to walk planet Earth. But that's besides the point, okay? A lot of these men have profile pictures, like they refer to themselves as paypigs. They will have like a pig as their profile picture, so you know who to look for, okay? And then there are other people who it's a completely normal account, like completely normal. They have a normal profile picture, they post regularly, they're not weird, and then they'll show up in your DMs and they'll be like, mommy, can you like you know what I know. If you're on X, you've gotten these messages, whether you like it or not. Some of you are gonna know what I'm talking about. So I'm on my grind, and I'm low-key trolling people. Like, I talk about this a lot. I have so many troll accounts because that was my thing when I was bored, you know. Just like you're hopping on Roblox and bullying a bunch of 8-year-olds, only I did it with grown men. So it's not like I haven't done it before, but I was like, if you're getting paid to do it, why wouldn't you? I need to clarify, I didn't think this was gonna work, okay? So one account really stood out to me, and it was really only because it was the only person I remembered to respond to. Like, I would kind of just say something like fucking crazy and then move on, you know, just to like, my goal was to just plant a seed in someone's head and being like, oh my god, this bitch is insane, and then never hear it from me again. Like, I was just living it up. So there was this one account, and it was really one of the only ones I had an ongoing conversation with. Like, I picked a couple and I was like, yeah, I'll talk to you, see what happens. Like, I gotta get a story for the girls. This guy claims to be an agent for a very, very big company, like a company that would make him a lot of money. And like, I'm looking it up and blah, 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 blah. And he's telling me some sob story about like, he works so much and like, he's just so lonely. He just wants someone to talk to. And his last sugar baby got married, and like, he took care of a bunch of stuff for her and like let her go. So now he's looking for a new one, right? Like, looking for someone new to spoil. someone I really know well and like a lot is gonna see this video and probably never speak to me again. But it's okay, because we're here for one reason, okay? So we're going on. He's telling me about his day, because that's really all of anybody who's like really doing it, that's really all they want, aside from the people that are trying to scam you out of like $10,000. Like, I have $10,000, you're joking. Finally, we get to the important part, which is how I would theoretically get paid, okay? Again, did not think this was real, okay? This is all alleged. This all happened in Minecraft. It's not... I need you to be on the same page as me. I don't want to be listen, I don't need everyone telling me how fucking stupid I am in the comments. I promise I know I am. He starts telling me how to get paid, and I'm like, this is the most insane shit I've ever heard. Like, part of me was like, there's no way people really make money doing this. And then the other part of me was like, there's no way there's people on this app that really think that other people are gonna believe they can make money doing this, you know? So he's telling me, he's like, I have my manager, and he's like, can you just message my manager? He handles all my finances. And it's like on WhatsApp, whatever. Another very common thing. These people will insist on paying you on a different app. Okay, don't do it. So I made a Cash App. I did not connect it to my bank account. Let me add that in there. If you guys don't believe that I didn't think this was gonna work, I didn't connect it to my bank account because there was a little part of me that was like, maybe don't go all the way with this. And I listened to it for once, okay? But I still have my fake Cash App. And I'm messaging his manager, and this is what really, I was like, how the hell are people, like, obviously there's gonna be people on the internet who are lying. How in the actual hell are people making money doing this? If they really are, okay? His manager is telling me, I have the screenshots, I'm looking. Just for the conversation I had with him that night, they were sending me $3,500 on Cash App. And he was like, we have to do like a smaller payment for it to go through, and then like once you accept it, because it was a business account. It was a business account, and you have to do a smaller payment, and then once that goes through, you can do a bigger payment. And I'm like, he's full of shit. Then he sends me a screenshot of the pending balance in my account that he just sent for $3,500. And you know what else is on there? There's a $5,000 payment, a $2,000 payment, another $3,500, like, to other girls on the platform, okay? And right smack dab at the top is the overall bank balance for $50 million. 50 million, okay? I know it's fake, but I still ran it through ChatGPT to do, what's it called, bro? An error level analysis, okay? So me not believing any of this, I run it through this little thing, because it'll check, like, if anything's been altered, if they just, like, screenshotted it, like, the reverse image search. It'll do, like, missed text alignment if they just, like, copy and pasted my username over there. Tell me why it came back negative. There was no... I'm not even arguing that this was real, because I cut it off with him after I was, like, sick of doing this. But tell me why there was no way to prove that it was or wasn't legit. Does that make me sound really stupid? Don't answer that. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. Cause bro had sent me a picture. He's like, listen, I know there's like whatever like the little scammer lingo is, okay? Like, I'm playing devil's advocate because obviously I don't believe this is real, but like, okay, also, he sends me a picture of his driver's license, and he like blurs out some of the important information, but not well enough for me to like figure out what it was. So I look it up, like it left his name, his birthday, everything like that on there, and then I was able to see where he lived. I know where you live. I'm looking him up, and everything he says adds up, except he's an actor. He's also an actor in California, which, like, isn't everyone in California, but he is an actor, singer, musician, producer. I know it's fake. Because here's my thing. Here's my shtick. Okay. His manager was telling me how I can receive all this money. And in my head, I'm like, okay, it's to the point. There is no way in hell that I'm connecting my bank account to Cash App, which I found out later on is the only way to do payments through there. Duh, you fucking dumb. Like, I know. Sorry, this is like bothering me and there's like a hair in my face. Okay. But anyways, after that, like, I had messaged him and I'm like, hey, like, there's no way for me to do this. Like, I just really need to, like, take a break, whatever. I got to the point where I was like, is this really how you want to spend your free time? And the answer was no, and I deleted my account, and I deleted all the things, and it's all gone, whatever. Not without screenshots. I still have your driver's license screenshotted. But I still had an inkling. I was like, let me see what's going on here. So I ran a bunch of stuff through ChatGPT. Tell me why it can't find any errors. Can someone explain to me why it can't find any errors? I know it's a scam. I know there is not some entry-level actor trying to pay me money, right? Also, sidebar, this man, I'm ChatGPTing the shit out of this man, okay? I could probably tell you anything you want to know about this man, okay? I find him on Instagram, okay? Whole fucking family. Assuming this wasn't him with his identity stolen, literally married with a child. I'm seeing his pictures from Disney World, and I'm like, you were literally just asking me to step on your throat. Like, what do you mean? I think a big, like, honestly, probably affording the lifestyle he has by scamming people on the internet. But crazy to me that you could do that and then go home to your wife and, like, newborn child. That is my TED Talk. Thank you. So I know how stupid this makes me sound, and I really just don't want anybody to get on this app and actually believe that they're getting money. Because even if this was true, there's no way. How are you going to file your taxes and explain the extra, like, 10 grand in your account? Please don't do this. Please don't do this and be serious about it, because I did it as a joke and was already in too deep, and I was really debating. There was a moment, okay, maybe I need to chill out on pop and shit, but, like, there was a moment, I'm not a drug addict, they were prescriptions. There was a moment I was like, do I connect my bank account? Because Cash App has, like, secure payment methods, and I really wanted to see if it would go through. Don't do it. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. But I did run all of his information through every site I could find, and all of it checked out. And so now I'm like, so that's the story of how I could have possibly become a millionaire off of being a findom brat, and I turned it down because I'm a better person than that. No, really, I was like, I know it's a scam. It was fun while it lasted, though. If any of you have done that for real and made money off of it, please comment down below. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I know someone's gonna be like, is she fucking dumb? That, like, you know this isn't real. But I thought I would share this little story with you anyways, just for funsies, because my life's kind of crazy. Check out my podcast, please. Anyways, this was my little story time for you guys, and the more I talk, the more I'm like, you sound insane. Just shut up. Literally, just shut up. But obviously there are some of you that just like to hear me yap, and I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.